Jeff Mayweather, you saw it built from the ground up. How did this whole TMT thing get going from a thought to actually being put in action?
Well, I think that it was just, 50 had an interest, in boxing himself. And I think that, he conveyed that idea to Floyd. And, being that him and Floyd are very close friends, basically, why not start in a situation where, they're both powerful, entities in what they do. I mean, 50 in music and Floyd in boxing, why not join forces?
Mm-hmm. And you grew at least somewhat close to Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, maybe even closer than I know. But what kind of guy is 50 Cent, business-wise, with his business side?
Awesome. I mean, one thing about 50 Cent is this. The guy knows his value. And I think that's the most important thing in doing business, is knowing your self-worth. Because if you know your self-worth, you're not ever going to get played. Mm-hmm. If you're in a position where you don't actually need someone to do something for you, that's even better, because you can stand on your own 2 feet with or without that person. But what you do is you bargain to the point where you're going to get the maximum because they want a piece of you. And that's basically how he rolls. I mean, he's not ever going to be shortchanged.
Mm-hmm. And this is the most...
I've sat and watched him operate, on the phone. And on the phone, I mean, this guy did, 3 deals, and it was like amazing. The amount of money that, that was generated in just those 3 in 15-minute time.
Yeah. Yep. And this is the most impressive entrance into the boxing since maybe Don King thought about getting into the sport from a jail cell. How impressive is this entrance into this business for 50 Cent? To just start up and have...
It's impressive to the point because, more so, because people already know who he is. Mm-hmm. And, that's one thing. And he's in touch with the hip-hop world. He's in touch with, the business world. It's almost like, he's going to shake. It's almost like these other promoters are threatened by him. They're threatened by his appearance. They're threatened by his style and his business savvy. Mm-hmm. Because the thing is this, he's a mover and shaker. He's going to make some things happen. He's going to shake up boxing. Because the one thing is this, me personally, I can speak from my own experience. Ever since TMT promotion has been created, I've got calls from everybody in every walk of life that's anything close to do with boxing. Yeah. People want to be writers. People want to be the assistant. People want to be, their promoter that helps their up and coming fighters. You have people asking me to go watch this, go look at this guy, see if we can get signed with TNT, so on and so forth. I mean, it's chaos. I mean, it's complete chaos. That, and I don't know why everybody thinks that they can just go through me. It's not my company. It's not mine. Mm-hmm. Of course, I can recommend someone and things like that because, of course, I think that they both, know that I have good judgment. Because I'm not gonna bring anything to the table, but at the same time, this is new. And it's not my thing. It's not my place to say, oh yes, I can give you a job as a photographer. I can give you a job as a writer. No, you can write for my site, but that's not actually being a part of TNT. TNT promote. But that's what people think.
Yeah.
Because they think that, they reach out to me in every way possible. They reach out to me, and it's just crazy. Like I said, every part of boxing, someone has reached out to me trying to pitch themselves to me to be a part of TNT promotion. You know, and I mean, and to me, like I just said, it's chaotic. It's chaotic to me because it's like people that I've talked to, try to do business with, and nothing ever happened. Talks are good, but nothing ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
But now all of a sudden, you're calling me. I'm not calling you anymore. You're calling me.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like the table has turned. But at the same time, like I said, it's not just it wasn't a promotion. You know, it's you know, I mean, of course, I may have some little input and may be able to, you know, I mean, talk to 50 or talk to Floyd about a certain person or something that I may feel that they can improve situation or something like that. Because a lot of it, I mean, like I said, from every different walk, anything to do with boxing, somebody's contacted me. Some of the things that came across are good things. Some of the things are just basically a person just wanted to be a part of something.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, it's wild. It's wild. And like I said, to be honest, the other thing is this. Almost every fighter, you know, some that have contract, some that don't, want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
It's almost like, I want to be a part of this. I want to be a part of the, you know, the pioneer stage of it. I want to be able to say I was one of the first to be a part of it. And, you know, I mean, like I said, I mean, we still got two guys that are very young and very powerful because of their financial status and because of their celebrity status. You know, I mean, and, you know, it's different when you can sit down and actually have a young conversation with your promoter, with your advisor, you know, or whatever position that person is in. You know, you're young enough and they're young enough to relate to you. You know, but it's different now. You can't talk to Bob and you can't talk to Don King or even Devella or these older promoters. And, you know, not just talking hip hop, just talking just the regular language, you know, some street language that you be talking to anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that that's good or bad, but it's still just it's good to have a rapport.
Yeah, absolutely. And how much with Floyd being in prison for the short time that he has, how hands-on has he been in starting TMT up and making it stronger while he was away? Did he have any kind of input at all, or was this like 50 Cent's doing all these fighters coming over and being signed?
Well, I mean, I think I think that one thing is this: 50 has his own money. He don't necessarily have to wait on Floyd to get something done.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's different when you're the guy, you're the only guy with the money, and everybody has to wait on you. It's almost like you're locked up. Shop is closed. It's closed because no one else can step up. No one else can do the things that need to be done.
Yeah. And what do you think about? Do you think having this to fall back on now? Do you think that Floyd will have an easier time finding a good time to exit the game? Or do you think that the high and the excitement that comes with being in a big fight and being the main focus, being like the one, you know? Do you think Floyd will be able to leave it at the right time now? And now that he has this going, it's not like the same for guys like De La Hoya and Sugar Ray Leonard. They still had the itch to fight when they started trying to promote, you know? They can't substitute that adrenaline rush. Do you think that comes with being in a big fight for Floyd? Do you think he'll be able to find that excitement to substitute?
The difference between Leonard and Floyd is this: Floyd is out there than any fighter ever. That's his motivation. His motivation is not the crowd. His motivation is not You know, his motivation is not the same as Leonard and De La Hoya because they were loved. His motivation to prove everybody wrong. And as long as you want to hate on me, you know, I'm going to prove that I'm better than what you think I am. So I'm going to